I'd be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah.
What it do? Back again, coming through. Who that is? That ain't nobody but Sumi Sue about to do. We back with another video, baby. We ain't gonna dilly, we ain't gonna dolly, okay? So in this video, you're gonna see a lot of the same product. It ain't always about switching off to something new. Always on to the next one, relax. Anyways, listen, we're gonna do another playful type of look, but I'm gonna do it slightly neutral. And I have a vision, I have an idea, and I wanna execute it. The video might be after certain situations, but hey. Girl, let's zoom in so we can get within. I'd be a fool to go back to my ex-boyfriend. Okay, so the brows are on. They are sketched out, etched out, fine and defined, and all of that good stuff. Next up, I'm going to be going in with my JUVIA'S Stick Foundation. This is Mozambique, and it's basically a foundation, but it's super full coverage, and I find that it really works for this next step. Boop-de-boop, shippity-boop, boop, boop. When it comes to priming and defining my eyes, I like to use, normally I would use just this, but I am going to be using the, the eye primer stuff, okay? You gotta use up this stuff, girl. Just with this, I'm going to go in and define under my brows, just clean that up. They look really, really good. I'm really happy with them. They look a bit dark, but you know what? Dark means youthful and playful, okay? So, girl, let's go. Okay. For my eyes today, I'm thinking of doing like a neutral eye with a little pop of color on the bottom and maybe a heart like in the center right here. I think that would be super cute. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. So here we are. You can take from this look exactly what you want and what you need from it. You don't have to follow certain steps. You can just use the neutral eye and call it a day. But if you want to, amplify the look a little bit more and make it a lot more playful, then let go. For this look, I'm going to be using the Rustic palette the Bronze Rustic palette by JUVIA'S, and yeah, she has all of the neutrals that I want right there on the bottom. So I'm going to be using that bottom row mainly. Then we're going to be using the Sweet Pinks palette to, add the pop of color. So yeah, Lego. So first things first, I'm going to go into the darker shade, this one right here. And with that, I'm actually going to apply this all over the eye, just like what I did last time. So now that I have that, I'm going to go into the lighter shade right here. And with that, I'm going to start to blend out that edge. We're going to soften that up and really blow that out. Blend, blend, blend. All right. You want your looks to look good. You got to blend, sis. Okay. You got to take your time and you got to blend. All right. How pretty is that? That is a look on its own. Okay. But we're going to take it up a little. We're going to take it up a notch. Okay. We're going to take it up a notch. The NYX glitter glue. Can't live without it. Can't do without it. We're going to go right on in with that. And we're going to place that in this. Oh, God, everything drops when I'm filming. We're gonna take that and place that in the center of the lid because you want the shimmers to shine. This really helps your eyeshadows to last a lot longer too. Like it doesn't fade so easily throughout the day. We're just gonna pat this in right here and let it dry. From here, I'm gonna take the middle shade, and with that, we're gonna place that all over the lid. We're gonna really dig in there, and I'm gonna be using a flat shader brush, basically like a concealer brush. I find that these type of brushes work really, really well when it comes to applying shimmer product. Now that I have that, I'm gonna go back into the darker shade, and we're just going to blend that edge and make the shimmer and the matte meet. Now this is 2 eyeshadows. If you want, you can stop right here because this is the look. And then you can go back in with this darker shade and put it on your lower lash line and you're good to go. That's it. Don't need nothing more, okay? But as for me, I want to take it up a notch. I want to have some fun with this. Okay, changing my mind. It happens. I'm a woman. I'm going to be taking this shade. This is from the Berries palette. And with that, I'm going to press that into my lower lash line. So this is going to be my pop of color. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with a little bit of glitter. This is called Hocus Pocus by ColourPop. And I'm going to be applying this with a blender brush. I don't want to pick up a lot of this. It's really spongy and it's one of those wet type of glitters, but it's going to help it stick. And I just want to dabble it. Double. I am not mad at that at all. I definitely made the right choice. Super, super pretty, but this stuff, you always see it better when you're out of focus for some reason. Okay, it always has to be bokeh. Like I said, I do want to put a heart in here. I just want to. So with the pink Hibiscus liner from JUVIA'S, I'm going to, first of all, shake it up. And then I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. I'm going to use my dotting tool to draw the heart, and then I'm going to use the end of the brush to basically finish off the end. And I'm going to place it right in the center of the eye, like right here is the vibe. Okay, so pray for me. Lego. If you don't do nothing else, invest in some good lashes, girl, because a lash can make a look. I was starting to doubt myself, but as soon as I put them lashes on, pow. I love it. Okay, Intoxicating Flutter Lashes. These are the double lift. Use my code. Okay, let's zoom out because we finna show out, baby. Let's go. Okay, so I need to hydrate, so I'm gonna be using the TULA 24/7 Moisture. This is great for night and day and night. Okay, and we're just gonna apply this all over the skin. Even as an oily girl, like, I'm not gonna shy away from moisture. It's always gonna be your best friend, especially when it comes to putting on makeup. To prime, I'm gonna be using the Milk Hydro Grip. I really like this. I'm running through it. I need to get me another one when it is finished. And with this, I'm just gonna apply this in the center of the face because that's where I really need it the most. That's where I tend to get the oiliest the most. When it comes to primers, you don't really need to put primer all over your face, especially if you've already moisturized. Just need to put it in the areas that you really need help. Now, if you need help all over your face, then by all means, please put the primer all over. Okay, but as for me, my trouble area is my T-zone, so that's where I'm going to concentrate this product. Anastasia Beverly Hills Golden Orange. I am going to be using this as basically like a second primer. This is also going to help with a little bit of color correcting because it is super orange. I bought this to set my whole entire face, but I got the wrong color, but it is working out in my favor because I really do love this little technique right here of, you know, applying a powder before you go in with your foundation. It basically helps to absorb oil, fight oil, keep the face looking really nice and matte. And because this is super orange, like I said, it's gonna do a little bit of color correcting for me. MAC Paint Pot in Brickley and Brac and Painterly, Brickley. Maybe we should rename it. With this, I only use this around my mouth area. I like to scoop some out, warm it up in my fingers, and really go in and get right around my mouth. This is gonna defeat creasing, and as well, it's going to color correct and even out that area so I can have some good looking foundation. Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Concealer. This is in Peanut Butter. I really enjoyed this the last time. We're just gonna go ahead and do the do once again, all right? So I'm just gonna apply this in all the areas that I like to highlight, under my eyes, down the center of my nose, the center of my forehead, and a little bit on my chin, as well as my upper lip. Woo! And we're gonna let this sit and dry. Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. This is a stick foundation, but I like to use it to contour and to bronze up my face a little bit. The shade I am using is called Coffee Bean, and she's a rich reddish brown color that I absolutely love. Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Foundation. This is in the shade Chocolate Mousse. And yeah, we're just gonna go in and apply our foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. This is a high coverage, high performance foundation. It is super thick. It is not lightweight. It is thick, okay? So if you're not into that type of thing, this is not for you, but I absolutely love it. This was made for me, okay? And the shade is perfect. So now that we have all of that nicely blended, we're gonna go in and deal with this concealer. We're gonna tackle that. Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Lucky. Liquid blush is basically the same thing as foundation and concealer before you set your makeup if you're wearing liquid products, you know, because I know some people love to just wear powder products and that's it. If you put a liquid blush on your cheeks before you set it, this is just going to ensure that your blush lasts a lot longer all day, and it's going to give you a glow from within because you're placing it underneath your actual powder blush. So now the blush is completely blended. Just picture if you weren't wearing as much makeup as I am actually wearing. This would look really, really stunning with just a very light set of powder. It can also act as a stain, like if you're not wearing any makeup and you just have on your skincare, you can apply some of this just to have a really nice glow, like your face is flushed, like you're blushing. It can really make you look healthy and radiant and all of that good stuff, okay? So that's the purpose of liquid blush. Kunafa by Huda Beauty, beautiful setting powder. Absolutely love this. It is so finely milled and it gives just the right amount of coverage. I am here for it. Now, watch when I set my under eyes with this. You're gonna still be able to see some of that pink shining through from that liquid blush. And for this, I'm gonna be using a damp beauty sponge. You can still see that blush, right? Okay. Next up, we're gonna go in with Cinnamon Bun. This is also by Huda. And with this, we're gonna set the rest of the face. Okay, so now my face is completely set and you can still see some of that blush. So if the powder decides to wear off, you're still gonna have a little bit of that base underneath that's gonna help you to continue to look really good throughout the day. I hope this answers your question. I have gotten that question a lot. What is the purpose of liquid blush if you're just gonna cover it up with powder? That's the purpose of liquid blush. It acts the same way as liquid concealer and foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use that same face powder to contour my nose. Now we got to bronzify to catch poppy eye, okay? The JUVIA'S Place bronzer in the shade dark, and I'm just gonna tap back and forth, okay? I'm gonna mix the two colors because I've been neglecting this one, okay? Like I just stay over here, like what we gonna do with it, girl? For my blush today, I have to. This is the JUVIA'S Place Volume 4 blush. This Barbie doll pink is everything. Absolutely love it. And it goes with this look, so we have to use it. So likewise, I'm gonna go in with the darker shade first, and then I'm gonna top it off with the lighter shade. How pretty is that? As bright as that is, you would not think of this finish. It is so pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade, and we're just gonna top it off just a little bit. The Tribe highlighter by JUVIA'S Place. This is volume 2. And it's basically a really beautiful shimmer gold, and with this we're going to highlight the center of that nose. So taking the sponge with whatever is left, I'm not adding any more powder, I'm just going to pat in between the highlighter and the blush, flip it over, and my face powder and the blush, and it's just going to melt everything in. Over here is a little bit harsher, over here is looking put together. Okay, for my inner tear duct color, I'm gonna go into the Sweet Pinks palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here, dig in there a little bit, and I'm gonna spritz my brush with this. This is a shimmer shade, so I don't want any fallout. And we're gonna touch the inner corners with this. Stunning. How pretty is that? Brownie lip liner by JUVIA'S Place. I'm gonna go in and rim my lips with this. Like I said, always take your time and line your lips, okay? You don't want your lips looking all wonky because it can break your look, okay? For the OCD people like me who are looking, girl. For my lipstick, I'm gonna be going in with a Mauve Moment. This is also by JUVIA'S Place, and it's basically a mauvey pink. I'm gonna be using Nubian sand. Should I wipe it off? I should wipe off a little bit. I'm gonna top it off with Oasis, and I believe Oasis is gonna bring us back to where we need to be. Okay guys, that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love this video, love this look. Super cute, super fun, super playful. I am here for it. If it is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe, come on in. We are a happy bunch. We like to keep it nice and clean and classy in here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video because sharing is caring. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, TikTok, IG, everything is under my name. And until the next video, I will see you guys really soon.